I'm so excited.
Hi!
Hi! I love when your hair is dark, by the way.
I just re-dyed it, so I just got out of the shower, so I look like a mess, but I wanted to guest you.
I love it. I love it so much. When she said you're doing black, I'm like, oh my God, that's where it's at.
Yes, I know. Everyone's like, go back blonde, and I was like, I don't want to.
No, I like it dark. I feel like dark, it's pretty on your eyes, it's pretty on your skin.
Yeah, I don't know. And I also feel like people take me more serious when my hair's darker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I was blonde, people literally treated me like a blonde. Like I was like dumb or something. I was like, okay.
Oh, no. By the way, if anybody has not had the chance to meet you, in the setting I got to meet you in, I met you in two different settings.
Mm-hmm.
I met you in party mode, and I met you in like real, quaint, quiet
Like I
setting.
am now.
Yes, I met you in two different settings. So, but in both times, I loved you both times. But it
Thank
was just so nice to like sit down and chat
I
and
know. Jordan and I talk about it all the time. We're like, oh my God, that was the best time when we all went to freaking like Denny's or IHOP, whatever it was. Like, and you were like about to fall asleep. You were so tired. It was just
my forehead was literally being
like
colored
on the table. Like, yeah.
because I was so tired. I was just like, I can't even eat my food. I wasn't drunk, guys. I wasn't even close to intoxicated. I wasn't even drinking. Hi, honey. You all just made me cry. You all just made me cry.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, sorry, I don't know if you can cuss on here. I
No,
was
you
like,
can
oh my
cuss.
God. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? I haven't subbed to like Dale yet. What the hell am I doing?
It's okay. It is okay. I've only had my button for 3 weeks.
I know. I'm so proud of you though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
It
my,
is the cutest thing ever. It literally like looks like you in person.
you think so? I do have a long face.
Not even that, but you are also the tiniest little thing. Like in person, you're so small. So I
So
was like,
wait, I
what?
have something to say. So
Yeah.
I was in here when they were playing Never Have I Ever, and she made out with a girl.
Oh, let's not talk about it. Oh my God.
There's more to it, but yes, we'll just leave it there.
I'm so dead. Everyone needs to share if you haven't shared already.
Do you remember when Katie was telling her story? We won't say what her story was, and I looked up, I'm like, what? And
Yes.
she said the
Okay.
story about my daughter, and I was like, what?
You were about to like lose your shit.
I was going to lose my shit.
You were like, don't tell me anymore. I don't want to know.
I don't
want
want to know shit. I came home and asked Ariel, like, did you send an email to someone saying this, this, and this? She's like, Mom, that's when it was trending, and it was exactly what Katie said. She said, and I just thought that's how everybody was supposed to be, so I was going to be that, and then she's like, I realized I'm not, and I'm like,
Oh my, that's the funniest shit ever though.
yeah, and then remember, okay, so you remember or not Kelly, you remember Katie talking about Ariel and her friend Kelly, her two friends that
Yeah.
Katie and that other girl got in a altercation recently.
No
And
way.
Katie is like, she's got a broken nose and her face is busted and she's got bruises all over her. Huh?
So Katie lost.
Katie didn't fight back because she knows to not. Katie would have destroyed her.
First of all, I love Katie, and second of all, I love her hair dark. And third of all, she was like the sweetest fucking girl ever, and she always looks good. She always looks good. She was like, Grace, you always look good. I was like, girl, have you looked at yourself?
She's extremely mature for her age, number
Yeah,
one.
I know, but I didn't know she got in a fight.
No, it just happened like 2 days ago.
Oh my God. And I just saw her live too. Like she went live on YouNow, and I was like, girl, you haven't been on here in forever.
Oh, she
Jesse,
was
what's
just
up?
live?
Yeah, she went live like not right now. She was live. When was that? Like a few days when was that?
A few days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago.
Oh, okay, so this happened after that.
Okay, yeah, obviously excited to see her when she had a broken
Hi,
nose.
everybody that's just walking in. I don't ask for anything. I just ask for a simple little share. That's all I want. Just
Jesse, you should share, and Ed, you should share. Because
Right
I
now.
know them. And Jesse, I love you. I hope you're doing good.
Did you
Oh my
put makeup
God,
on, girl?
remember the music that was playing in the kitchen at IHOP?
Oh,
What was it? I can't remember.
it was like that hardcore rap, and like our waiter was like high on something.
No, and he was like, yo,
Yeah.
yo, yo. Your bacon will be out here in a minute.
Wait, was she there when was it there where I asked for the mist?
Oh yeah, the Misty Twist or whatever it was.
Oh, it was what? It was a Sierra Mist.
It was Sierra Mist, but they had it titled Mist Twist. They're like,
Oh,
that shit was so funny.
and we were all so damn fucking tired. It was ridiculous.
I know, and then like we all like crashed in the room.
When I told my fans to comment cheese girl, she went like this. She was like,
I know.
she hugged me.
She was gross.
Well, this is
No,
what
that
happened.
was fun, though.
This kid comes in. Oh, he should be here now because he's obsessed with you two. Peyton is his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Peyton goes, cheese girl. And I was like, cheese. And then he's like, no, cheese girl, cheese girl. And he wrote it over and over and over. I'm like, bro, I'm blocking your ass. And then Jordan comes in, and it's not registering to me that it's Jordan. And she's like, cheese girl, Washington, D.C. And then somebody else says Washington, D.C. And I'm like, was there a girl eating cheese? And I'm like trying to picture the bar area in the lobby. Who the fuck was eating cheese, and why was it a big deal? Like, and then as soon as she said, she hugged me, and I was like, oh my God, it's fucking Jordan.
That same girl, like later throughout the weekend, I like walked in a room and apparently she was in there doing God knows what with 4 people. Anyways, this guy was like, she tried hooking up with me, but I just couldn't get hard. And I was like, oh my God. Probably because she smelled like cheese. It's so sad that I don't even know her name.
Somebody said, what's her name? I'm like, to be honest, I don't even know her name, but if I did, I wouldn't even say it out loud.
Yeah.
But I remember Jordan was like telling me, she's like, oh my God, and she's doing this, and she's doing this. She's like, she's coming. Hold your breath. But she was so obvious about it. I was like, oh my God, Jordan, stop.
I know, and she was like, oh, are you... She asked me that night if she can come to IHOP, and I was like, oh, I think we're just gonna go to bed.
Bro, it said Grace.
Hi, I love you so
Oh my God,
much.
she would have infected our food.
Oh my God.
I love Muse, A Poet's Muse.
Same. He's literally the cutest, and he's so funny.
He's probably, I told him that we're codependent. Him and I are very codependent. He calls me Grace, from Will and Grace.
Oh my God.
He's like, get over it, Grace. I'm like, oh shit, I am. Oh my God, I am Grace.
I love that show, though. Yes, sadly we are. It's
Where does
cute.
Dale live?
She lives in San
San
Diego.
Diego.
I know, so far.
Trust me, if I was on the East Coast, I would have drove up to you guys already.
I know.
Trust me, I go that way a lot. Thank you so much for the 1,000 followers. Thank you. Thank you.
You need to come visit because it would be so much fun. Oh my God.
I will. I just don't know what airport I would fly into.
I don't fly, I fly out of Philly. Like, I don't fly out of New Jersey or anything like that because there's 2 separate airports, or you can fly into New York because that's how close we are too.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, like to JFK, but I just fly into Philly because it's the closest and it's a really big airport. I don't know. I don't trust little airports. They scare me. What?
I said JFK is a pain in the ass, though.
Yeah, that one, and I hate LAX. Those are the 2 airports I absolutely hate.
I want to just go into LAX and sit there.
And watch all the people.
But you can do that in San Diego, too. But San Diego Airport, when I tell you it's beautiful, it is absolutely beautiful. You have, like, Terminal 1 that's just, like, it's very transient because it's Southwest and people are in and out, in and out, in and out.
Like popular, yeah.
And then the other one, it's huge. Like when you walk out and you look up, it's like blown glass, high ceilings, just all these chandeliers. It's so beautiful.
I can live there. Sounds like my
I know.
airport.
Come here. Screw me going there. It's almost winter. Come here.
Yeah, but I love the cold. But I actually haven't been to San Diego. I went to SDSU, and then I got accepted into Point Loma, which is in San Diego.
Right. I used to live in Point Loma.
Okay, Point Loma's like, so Point Loma Nazarene College University or whatever. It's beautiful. Like the campus
Point Loma's beautiful.
So pretty. I was like, oh my God, but it was so expensive, and I didn't.
When Jeremy and I moved here, or when Jeremy and I were dating and got married, we lived in Point Loma.
It's so beautiful there.
My daughter went to school over there. You know, my daughter's a student at SDSU.
No way.
Yep.
I never knew that. Yeah, that's where I went my first year of college.
Yeah, she's a student there. She'll be a student there this year, next year, and the year after. And then she's going to pick She's in between picking UC Irvine or Michigan State University because she's only a sophomore in high school. So,
Okay.
yeah, so she's got a couple
She's
classes.
making moves.
Huh?
She's making moves.
She wants to be a surgeon. She has to make moves.
Oh, yeah. Yep. She can't waste time. That's way
You
too
know
much
that
school.
Katie wanted to be, I don't know, did she talk about this when we had breakfast? She wanted to be like something with the stars and not an astrologist, but something on the line.
An astronaut?
No, not an astronaut. I can't remember the proper term.
I guess.
Rapper, baby mom. Oh my God, Vanessa.
Yo, I haven't seen her in so long.
How is she doing? She was in the hospital for such a long time.
No way.
I was in the hospital. I almost died.
Yeah, Jordan was just in the hospital a couple nights ago for her heart.
No, Jordan, how are you feeling now?
We're better.
And she's so high on life.
I know. Trust me.
It's not life.
Oh,
No,
God.
I'm kidding.
Now it's pain meds.
She's one of the happiest people I know. Like, she's genuinely just always happy.
So positive.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Positive, and not only just positive, but she's positive and fun. Like, she doesn't
like
let it
super
get her
outgoing.
down. Mm-hmm.
I know. I was live and she was like starting having chest pains and I was like, should I get off? And she was like, yeah. No, at first she was like, no, I'm okay. And then like she took ibuprofen and all this stuff and then it's like continued and I was like, okay. And she's like, I need you to get off. So then we went and woke up mom. And mom is an ER nurse, so we were like, she'll know what to do, blah, blah, blah. She called for an ambulance, and that's when we started freaking out. We're like, oh, my God.
Because she doesn't ever do that. Like, I've broken my wrist before, and she's like, well, you just broke your other one. Like, you're fine. Like, she
Right.
She, like, wrapped it up. Or, like, there's times where I need stitches, and she's like, you're fine.
She'll just, like, glue it.
Me up or whatever. And so she's very, like, go lay down, you're fine.
Right,
and
but she knew at the time that's nothing.
Yeah. And
well, and her heart rate was like really bad.
And even like if we need to go to the hospital, she drives. Like when her water broke, she drove to the hospital.
Because like she works there, so we're just like, oh, okay, like if we have to go, she'll drive. No, she called for an ambulance, and then the fucking paramedic was a dick.
He was so mean, and I was crying.
He did like at first they did an EKG on her, and he like ripped off all the cords when he was done.
Yeah,
he was like, okay.
He was like, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and ripped off all the cords.
That is not how that is supposed to go. Jesse,
oh my goodness. Jesse, you're just sharing the broadcast right now, Jesse. Okay, I see you. Jesse. Jordan, you have a lot of fans that like are obsessed with you.
You don't even know the half of it.
You really don't. Someone has a hamster.
You told me at breakfast that morning. You're like, you don't even know the half of it. I'm like, I'm just trying to keep one eye open so I can walk out of here.
Oh my God. DC was like, I don't know. It was the only like fun.
Super chill.
We talk about it all the time. That night was like probably the best night we had the whole trip. Was when we all went to go to IHOP. Like,
the first night we were there.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have to agree on that.
Yeah, like it was just like I was busy. Sorry. Oh my gosh. It was, I don't know, it was just like chill and relaxed, but it was also funny. And then the rest of it was such a blow. Like there was nothing to do there. Like that one was like Orlando I thought was way better.
So, okay, so we're all going to go you guys are going back to Orlando, yeah?
Possibly because
do it different. We'll do it different.
Well, listen, most likely we will. I already have like a hotel booked and everything.
But it's
just in case. But we are. Can I just say what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're going on a cruise right before Playlist.
Oh, well, remember when I went to Playlist and then I go on vacation?
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing this year.
Well, we are going before Playlist.
Okay.
So what we like, and it's not like right before. It's like a couple weeks before. It's still in April because Playlist is in April this year.
Yeah, the end of
year,
right?
whatever. Yeah. So our cruise is in the beginning of April, but we're going to the Bahamas and then we're going back to Florida to go to Disney World. So it's like we're already gonna be in Florida.
Oh my God!
And then we'd have to
stay there.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that.
Wait. So I have an idea.
Stay with them? Yeah. What's the idea?
Good luck with that one.
Okay, so since you guys are going on this, I actually kind of like this right now. Since you guys are going on the cruise and then going to Disney, I don't care about Disney. And then when you guys are done with that, I can fly in and do my vacation before Playlist. And then we could just do something. We can go to Key West or anything.
And we can
I
just
have
stay
access.
in Florida?
Yeah, stay in Florida. I go to Key West. We can go to Key West, and I have access to the base, and it's like $50 a night.
Oh,
And
hell
it's,
yeah.
we
You
have a
want to do that?
private beach and everything.
Listen, I went to Key West like years and years ago, and it was like my favorite memory of childhood.
I've never been to Key West.
It's beautiful.
And they have a haunted,
Like 70 times.
they have like a haunted museum I've always wanted to go to there. So
Yes, it's right on Duval Street. Muse said yes. He said, yes.
we should do that. We should do that. Wait, we have to text about it. You have to text me the details. I'm so down. Are you
I'll
down?
text you the deets for sure.
Yeah, text me the deets.
And I think
Oh
that's
my
a good
God.
idea to like stay in that way. You could still do the playlist because you got to think about it, especially Jordan. Nothing against you, Grace, but especially Jordan. People are expecting to see you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, especially because we didn't do VidCon this year.
I let so many people down. I felt so horrible.
And a lot of people when we announced that like we might not be going to Orlando, a lot of people were bummed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, are you kidding me? Like I couldn't do DC, so I got my ticket for Orlando, blah blah." And I was like, "Okay, well, like it's not for sure yet. Like I'm sure like we'll end up like scouting some money out and like we'll figure it out. I don't know." I was like, "But it's months from
I
now."
think
Like,
I'll just work the corner. And
oh my God.
Girl, you got to take care of that heart.
Yeah, seriously. You can have Piper work the corner. She's already dressed for it.
Oh my
Her
God.
4-year-old little sister dresses
She's-
like in a bikini top to go to school in little shorts
Like butt short.
and like these little high heels, and she's 4.
Oh my God. She's
And then
ready.
whenever she wears a crop top, she's like, "I want to be like you, Grace." And I was like, "Oh God, what have I done?"
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she didn't really have a childhood.
Yeah.
She uses big words.
Katie?
Yep.
I think Katie's going to try to come to Playlist Orlando.
Oh, she should. I love
She
her.
liked DC, but I think she liked DC because she doesn't know how good Orlando is.
Orlando's way better. Like people were
Yeah.
like, "Would you rather go to DC or Orlando?" I was like, "Orlando." Like, I don't know if I'll go to DC again. If I do, I will not stay at the Marriott. They are so rude there.
The one I stayed at.
Yeah, they like first of all, oh, here's another thing. So they took $1,200 out of my card, and
Oh,
then
you're talking about DC.
yeah, and then they
I will
took
never go back there again. You should
Me
see what they
neither.
did with me.
they took $1,200 out of my card, right? Remember when we had that whole card thing going on, and
Yes.
like they weren't gonna let us stay, and then they were, whatever. Well, Jordan's grandma put her card down on the room, and then they took $800 out of her card. So they charged both of us. What are you doing? They charged both of us, and they way overcharged me because they were supposed to give me back my credentials
Remember,
I
the
paid
same
for.
thing happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got home a week later, after I got home, I got a $500 charge and another $100 charge. I had
What?
what's the word? What's the word, guys, I'm looking for? Dispute it. I had to dispute it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had so many problems with them. Then they like sent me a survey to do, and I was like, it was so shitty. Like everyone that works there is rude. Like I was like the only good time I had was going to the sports bar and having like a couple drinks, and that was it. Like those were the only nice people. And
Yep.
even then, the freaking waitress got my order wrong. But like whatever, it was just
They were not, I mean, DC has the worst service. You can ask Dapper, you can ask Brent, you can ask freaking me, you can ask you. I mean, it just even the Starbucks, like the Starbucks closes at 6 and they're closing down at 5:52 and there's 3 people in there.
yeah. Okay, so the Starbucks there was my issue. Another issue I had that was really big because Orlando was so lenient with this was they started kicking everyone out of the lobby by 1 o'clock. Like you were at 1 a.m. you are no longer allowed to be in the lobby.
You couldn't even be in the lobby. You couldn't even sit down and have like a conference. Two businessmen in full suits, guys. I want everybody in my audience to know this is in the Marriott in Washington D.C. If 2 people, if the Marriott marquee, if 2 men walked in with laptops, briefcases, and full suits, it's King Saddam, salam alaikum. You could not sit in the lobby. They'd be like, no, you gotta go. Even if you had a room, even if
Yeah.
you were renting a room.
Yep,
You
because
cannot
we
sit in
both
the lobby.
had rooms there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like we went down because we had ordered Uber Eats at like 2 a.m. and I went down there to go get it, and like the guy was like, "Oh, you can't be down here," and I was like, "Dude, I'm picking up my fucking food. Like, chill out." Literally,
Right.
that's like in Orlando. Here's the thing, because that was like my chill time. Like everyone in Orlando goes to the lobby, like all creators and everything,
Yeah.
and they like they sit there and they hang out and all this stuff.
You
And
could sleep in. You could fucking pitch a tent in the Orlando lobby, and they don't give a shit.
In the lobby, and like they had that downstairs restaurant that was open 24 hours.
Yeah.
That like little shopping area, and you could go down there and eat with your friends. Like, and they didn't fucking care. Like, you could literally stay in the lobby. No one would kick you out. Like, they would just ask you to move when they were cleaning the floors.
The only bad thing about Orlando that I didn't really see in DC at all was the smell.
The smell.
Because of the alcohol, you could, like when you would go outside or whatever, like, it would reek. Or, like, there was times
Well,
where,
that's the thing is that you have, like, Orlando at least had an outside. Like, there was no pool at this hotel. There was nowhere for you to go outside.
There was
and
no
it's like
way
a
to go.
well-known big hotel. There was no freaking pool.
There was nothing.
I asked the bartender when we were there, and I was like, "Oh, do you guys have a pool or anything?" Because I packed a swimsuit, and they were like, "No, no pool." And I was like, "Bitch, what?"
Shit, I packed a swimsuit, but did I use my swimsuit? I never even used my swimsuit, but I packed one. But I went on a vacation again. Huh?
Yeah. For Orlando?
No, for DC.
Really?
Yeah, I packed a swimsuit, and when I did my cross-country drive, and then Virginia Beach, and then DC, and back down to Virginia. You know, when I went back down to Virginia Beach, I left 12 hours later. I couldn't wait to get home.
Really?
Yeah, the DC experience was just, it put a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I hated it. The only, like, even then, we went to a free zoo, which was, like, not the best. And then we went to go see the White House and everything like that. And, like, even then, I was, like, bored. I was like,
yeah, but we both
wanna
thought
go
the
home.
White House wasn't, like, we thought something else was the White House.
yeah, we thought the Capitol was the White House at first. I was like, I'm okay, I swear. I was like, look, there it is. And, like, our friend that lives there was like, that's not the White House. And I was like, yes, it is.
Leave it to them, y'all. Leave it to them. You guys, if you're just joining the broadcast, please share it up, please.
Yes, everyone needs to share. How many shares total have you got so far?
I was at 3,000. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Now I gotta do this. Now I gotta do that. I don't think this is gonna work for me. Okay, let me close out the app. Because you know how you gotta log on, so you don't close it out? Yeah.
Look at my cup. I got it at Walmart.
No, I like it. I thought it was a mason jar with like what I thought it was at first was a mason jar with a fuzzy koozie on it. I don't know what the fuck I thought it was. But that's what it looked like to me.
That's probably something I
Oh my
would
god,
have.
speaking of mason jars, so my mom has like a bunch of them around the house and it just says Mason on it, and for the longest time I was wondering why the hell it said Mason.
You're like, who's Mason?
I'm serious. I was like, Mom, why is this?
You were wondering who Mason was? Like, who's this motherfucker? Oh my god. Like it was a personalized jar.
You're so stupid.
So I'm at 3,220 shares.
That's actually pretty freaking good.
Let me see.
Oh,
Wait.
you're number one.
Yeah, but I want to stay there. Good. There we go. I don't know if it's going to focus for you guys.
Yeah, I see it. So
Yeah.
who's in third, though?
Ainsley.
Oh, okay.
Who's in second?
Bratty.
Bratty. So, hold on. Let me show you. So it's Ainsley's at 1,897 shares. Bratty's at 3,045, and I'm at 3,220. So,
Okay.
yeah.
We got this, though. We got this. Do you want to restart?
I think I should. It's starting to slow down.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and restart.
I love you guys so much.
I love you.
Jordan gave me the best surprise tonight. It was such a gift. And, you know, I text you as much as every time I think about you, I text you.
Yeah, I didn't know you got that. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. I'm gonna text you though about Key West and everything because that'd be fun.
Okay, yeah. We'll talk about that. Sounds good.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Bye, baby. All right.